And a good afternoon, everyone. I am Scott Fryer along with Jeff Blanchard. Welcome to Griswold High School for today's match between the Grasso Tech and Griswold Wolverines. I'm not sure what the Grasso Tech mascot was. It's been a while.
I thought we said maybe Eagles.
Maybe the Eagles. So Grasso Tech Eagles versus the Griswold Wolverines. We're set to go. We've had a long, we'll call it a vacation, Jeff, due to COVID. What else? And the boys have been off for a while. They've been practicing and getting in some work on their own. But they're out here nonetheless, and we're getting ready to kick off the first game in a couple of weeks here.
Yep, I think they stuffed in 2 practices, and here we go.
Here we go. All right, so Griswold controls off the touch. If you hear the wind,
we apologize.
We do apologize. It is blustery here in Griswold. It's a typical New England November day. There's not a cloud in the sky, but temperatures hovering around 38 degrees and a stiff breeze today, so we apologize for the wind noises. Griswold keeps possession in the defensive end. Gets it up. Here's Evan Merchant. Gets it to the middle of the field.
I think this is the last team we played.
I think you might be right. It was senior day. It was almost 3 weeks ago. So it's been a while since we've had a game. Griswold comes in at 3-0. Not sure of the record of the Grasso Tech Eagles are. Griswold looks to push it up the side now. Here's the ball outside. Can't quite see the number.
Looks like Dominic Tamarino with the ball.
Dom has the ball, yeah, but Dom has it in the middle. That was Michael Ganley. Here's a cross to the middle. There's Merchant with the ball. Tries to settle it. Can't get it in. He passes it off to Christie. Christie's going to pass it out with a shot and in the goal. That was number 2. That was Jacob Blanchard on the goal.
That was, and it looks like the time has served them well, being off.
Very aggressive here right off the bat once they got a few touches in, and it was the patented Griswold play from one side of the field. You cross it to one of the open players.
Fair's very unselfish, by the way, on 2 of the players. So Aiden Christie dropped a nice pass back up the middle. Jacob to finish.
1-0 here, Griswold, early in the first half. Grasso Tech controls it off the touch.
We're only a couple minutes in as well.
Griswold takes the ball right back down to Tamarino. With a misplay, they'll get the ball back to keeper Dylan Fryer. Now Dylan's had a long layoff. He didn't play only a couple minutes of that last game because it was senior day. So Dylan's had a little bit more of a layoff.
Still a very active individual, right?
Yeah, he is.
Playing lacrosse on the weekends.
Yeah, he did have a tournament this past weekend, and his team ended up winning the 2023 class championship, so that was good for them. So here comes Griswold again on the attack. Here comes Evan Merchant through the middle. Good defensive play by the Eagles. Kicks the ball out of bounds, and it'll be Griswold on the throw. Throw in now. Defended well by Grasso. Here's Matt Ladd, pushes it up the side to Ganley. Ganley's looking for that cross. He's got it over in the corner.
Yeah,
it's back to Ladd that it's going to go out of bounds to Grasso.
I hate to say that, but they do not want to see that shaded area get bigger down there.
No, they do not.
Yes. Temperatures.
Griswold and Dylan's got the sun in his eyes for this half, so.
Could pose a significant challenge. Throw in. Matt Ladd has the ball. Across midfield, drops back to center back Ryan Fasula. Switching the field to Charlie Mikolajczyk.
Here's the ball down the middle now. Blanchard gets it out to Dom Tamarino. He'll look to give and go, and a good ball, but a little too long. Here's another shot by Blanchard, just misses the far post.
Good little flick by Dominic right down the middle. Little square pass, chipped it over, and Jacob was able to put a foot on it.
So a goal kick now for Grasso. Remember they had a little difficulties with this the last matchup.
And it appears the goalie was not kicking this time.
No, last time he couldn't get the ball near midfield, but it was taken away right away by Griswold, and they're going to go right back on the attack.
Could be challenging. I'm not sure which way the wind is actually blowing. It's gusting in all different directions, but goal kicks could be some sort of circus routine here.
No flags flying here, so it's hard to see which direction the wind is going. But so far, not a problem for the Wolverines as they have an early 1-0 lead. Taken away again by Blanchard. Gets it over to the near side to Christie. Good ball there.
Defended well.
The ball's out of bounds. It'll be Grasso ball, the throw-in near side.
Remember last time too, this goalie, although it was a 6-goal game, he really stopped a lot of shots.
He did. I think he saw a lot of shots that day, so he's probably seeing soccer balls come at him in his sleep that night. Again, 6-0 win for Griswold. The last time they played it was against this Grasso Tech team, so looking to match that here tonight. They already lead 1-0. Christie takes the direct kick for the Wolverines.
Matt Ladd looks to rebuild. Back through the central midfield.
There's a good ball there. Merchant with some speed. Tries to get it. Just out of his reach, and it's going to go over. It is a great cross. I couldn't see who that was. That was Jacob. Was that Jacob on that play? No, that was...
might have been Noah Urena.
That was Noah. Yeah, that was Noah. Hard to see. They're in the shaded part of the field back there, far away, and with my eyesight, it's not a good match. Here's Dom Tamburino for the Wolverines, who quickly turns it over, but it gets it right back.
Yeah, worked hard to get it back, so great job atoning for his little miscue.
Ryan Fasula plays it back to Dylan Pryor. Little action for Dylan there. He'll calmly get it back up to Noah. The Wolverines will try to push midfield. A little long pass there, but no problem for the Wolverines. Here's a shot on goal, and Dylan pushes it out of the way at the last second. Just couldn't see if he got his hand on that, but that almost went in the net, Jeff.
That is probably the closest thing to a goal they've had in the last game.
Yeah.
And so, some offensive pressure early on.
It was a good shot, good strike there on the outside by the Grasso Tech player. And made Dylan do a little bit of work. I think that's the most challenge he's been in probably 4 games.
As much as he doesn't like not getting work, there was a time there. He's like, I could do without having to make some saves today.
Because again, we said it's a little chilly today, around 38 degrees, but that breeze makes it feel like it's about 28 degrees. Thank God for the sun for at least now. Here come the Wolverines again on the pressure, but good defense by the Eagles. Push the ball back to midfield.
And Jeff heads it back in. Dominant controls in the middle.
Here's the ball ahead. Too much speed back for the Wolverines there. There's one thing we have seen consistently throughout this year and a half run by the Wolverines is their defense has a lot of speed, a lot of catch-up speed.
Yes, and thank God they do, because sometimes that's needed.
Griswold on the attack again. Here's a good ball to Christie. He gets it back to the middle of the field. He finds Dominic. Back to the outside. Here's Ganley from the outside looking across to the middle. He's pressured. And he strikes it into the outside of the net. So it's going to be a goal kick.
So even though we scored really quick, I wonder if we still got a little bit of rust on our cleats.
A little bit. It seems like we're offensive-wise, we're running in a little bit of mud. So I'm sure that as time goes on here, with about 30 minutes left in the first half, they'll figure out a way to find the back of the net once again.
Yeah, and really here is just finding feet. You know, don't overdo it.
Ball goes back to Dylan. He plays it ahead up to Ben Jeffs. get it to the middle here.
I think those leads are doing about 35 miles an hour on the ground.
Good stop there. Keep the ball in play, but it actually goes out of bounds. It's been just a dive and try. Arena saves the ball for the Wolverines. He's trying to get it ahead now. He's got, see, that was Noah. A little pressure now by the Eagles. Picked up by Fryer. He's going to look to outlet it now. He's got Jacob Blanchard in the middle. Here come the Wolverines on the attack across midfield. There's a good ball ahead to Matt Ladd. He's got Christie on the side. Has to cut to the back. Trying not to be offsides. He blasts one just wide of the near post. So another opportunity for the Wolverines there. But again, they put it wide. A good job getting back by Grasso Tech on defense.
Yeah, I think Matt Ladd, if he had to take that back, I think he wouldn't have taken that touch to the right.
Yeah, he would cut back into the inside.
Allowed that Grasso defender to kind of get back into play a little bit.
Maybe he should have just kept going downfield. And sometimes it's hard to tell because of your rate of speed. On a touch, you might hit it a little too far. Griswold takes the ball right back now. Blanchard taps it to the middle to Tamburino. Try to regroup now.
They're doing a little bit better this possession here.
Ganley with a strike to the middle. He's got Blanchard. Oh, he just blasted wide. That was a setup. Great pass, great setup, and just off the outside of his foot, it looked like.
Yeah, that was a left-footed full volley there, right out of the air. So that'd have been extraordinary. That goes in.
Yeah, that would have been nice, but it looked like it just maybe hit off the outside of his foot.
Yeah,
maybe about a tenth of a second earlier, it would have been right in the back of the net. So great pressure here by the Wolverines. This one's the wind takes this one over everyone's head, and it rolls down to Fasula. Fasula gets it back to Fryer. Fryer's back there patiently looking for someone. Oh, handball. So good that that hit him in the hand because that could have been a disaster. Griswold quickly on the take.
I think Dylan just making up for lost time.
Yeah, he's getting some touches back there. And a foul called. It looks like a push from behind, so the ball will go over to Grasso. Got to be alert here.
I think this is that game we had one individual was a little chippy.
Yeah, it was 23 was actually the kid.
Yeah, and I think he kind of was down low with Noah, and Noah ended up getting a foul called against him.
Yeah, this kid wants the referee to count off the 10 yards, so he's going to make sure that they're staying back. So he's going to take the blast, so Dylan's got to be on his toes here. He's going to get some action more than likely. With the wind at his back, he gets the kick.
Never know here. And it's on frame.
Yep, right to Dylan. He's easy save. And he's looking at the outlet now.
We say it's easy.
We say it's easy. Someone in his face, drag him.
We're not going to downplay that one.
Here come the Wolverines on the attack right at midfield. Christie has it. Good back pass to Charlie. He's going to look upfield. Gets it to Ladd, back to Christie.
And that's where we got to play that just, one touch and then pass it.
Yep.
I mean, we made it 2/3 of the way through the field. We get to center part of the field, and we kind of died on it, and we instantly lost it. So hopefully the coaches can emphasize speed of play.
Mikolajczyk gets it over to Blanchard. And the Wolverines look to regroup here. Back to Mikolajczyk, but he turns it over. Here come the Eagles.
And this is where it gets dangerous because these guys aren't afraid to push forward.
They're not. And here comes. They got a little speed on the outside here. Griswold has their best defender on it. And a combination of Urena and Fasula there takes care of that. Out of bounds, it'll be a throw-in for the Eagles.
Not for nothing, too. I'm sure just the way the last game ended up. These guys have pride, so I'm sure they want to make this a lot closer game than last time.
Correct. All these kids have a lot of pride, and they work hard. And that's one thing we said last time, is that they didn't give up. No matter, even though the score was 6-0, they never gave up at any point in the game. They played hard to the end. So a throw-in now for the Eagles, right to the middle of the box, and it's stopped there by Fasula. He's going to look to get it ahead, but taken away right there. So Griswold ball on the throw-in now. And here comes Evan Merchant. He's got some speed around the near sideline, looking for someone to get it to.
Again, this is got to pass it here.
And was a push from behind. It's going to be Griswold direct kick. Now it looked like maybe Merchant should have maybe kept running down the field with that one as well. I mean,
Yes.
These guys keep stopping and
just stay wide there. There wasn't much pressure. Stay wide.
Yeah.
Let the rest of your teammates flood the middle as they come towards the net and send a cross in.
so that was actually
He looked like a
free kick. Yeah, the referee said it was a push off, so they're calling it tight here today. Here's a great ball up the middle to Merchant again. He's got it this time, but he's hipped off the ball. It was a good play. And now taken away by the Wolverines. Merchant's got it, tries to kick it, misses off the side of his foot, blocked by a Grasso defender.
oh, great save.
Great, he made it look effortless. Great stop by the Grasso keeper. Little ping pong action there. And yeah, out of bounds, it'll be Wolverine ball. Fasula's going to take it, throws it in. He said he picked his back foot up. No, he said bringing it back. He was in the wrong. Maybe he was in the wrong position, wrong area. Little pressure here by the Eagles. Ball goes out of bounds to Grasso now. So much more pressure so far this game than they had all of last game, Jeff.
Yes. Yeah, it looks like right now we're kind of falling asleep a little bit. I think we're playing to the quality of the team we're on the field, so I think we need to really just pick the pace up and good things will happen.
So, once again, if you're just joining us and it sounds like there's a freight train running through, it's actually not. It's the wind here. We have about 30 to 35 mile an hour gusts here in Griswold today.
It's our new mascot, the Griswold Tornadoes.
There's a little
I thought that was odd. He came out of the Grasso bus.
One of the beautiful things that we have about doing this job is we don't have to be impartial.
Absolutely not.
That's right. So we're so biased.
But we recognize, when good stuff happens from other teams,
Absolutely.
we certainly acknowledge that.
Absolutely. Substitutions now. Evans coming off. Evan Merchant coming off. Logan Richards coming in for him. The first substitution of the game for the Wolverines. No subs here yet for Grasso. And you have to wonder, will that play a part in later on in the game?
Yeah, especially with some time off.
So
They might have been playing all the way through, though.
Maybe. Griswold ball now. Tamburino with the direction.
As we fast approach close to halfway through the first, got about 2 more minutes before half. Waypoint.
Here's a turnaround shot by Tamburino. Easy stop by the keeper. He's going to look to outlet it here.
He could
drop kick it.
One of the few kicks.
And once again, the Wolverines are right there for it.
That's a great job by Noah.
Yeah. There's a ball down the sideline now. This looks like it might go out of bounds. Hard to say.
If he shepherds it out, yep, by a couple blades.
Again.
Yeah, Charlie there has to take a look around to see where his pressure's coming from in that throw-in.
And then the the Grasso Tech defender just threw it out of bounds. So good job by the Griswold defense once again. They're playing pretty strong. They haven't been tested a whole lot this season. This is only their 4th game due to the COVID restrictions, and we've had a shutdown here at Griswold High School. So their first game back in a couple weeks. They They have a 1-0 lead halfway through the first half. Good job there by Blanchard to take the ball away.
Looked like a good ball through this middle, but not sure if Logan was going to be off, so I think he held back a little, which was good.
See another play on, and it looked like, again, it looked like it could have been called the other way.
Yeah, I think Noah slipped up there.
But I see a lot of arm. Again, football. If it was football, we call it arm tackling. Here comes the rush now by the Wolverines. Christie's got it right there to Matt Ladd, who couldn't get it one off. It was a good cross, but it was a little bit behind him, so he had to try to control it first. Couldn't get the shot off, but it was a great pass to the middle of the field. The Wolverines are applying some pressure now, but a takeaway by Grasso. Great job there by Ben Jeffs.
Yeah. That ball's got to feel like a brick too, I bet.
Know it. I would not want to get hit with one of those line drives.
That'll dent the onion.
Ball's out of bounds, and it will go to Grasso on the far sideline.
It's interesting. We got a Grasso Tech kid looking at the coach saying, "I need someone in for me."
I guess he's going to.
Not sure he's got anybody.
These kids on the bench look like they're young kids, so unsure whether or not that's going to be able to happen for them. Wind really picking up now. The Wolverines going right into the wind. There's a good run now. Good ball to the middle of the field. Could have been called a handball. Ladd tries to get it to the middle, but it was no one there but a Grasso defender.
I think we're just short of tropical storm winds here.
Arctic winds. Here's a kick to the middle of the field, stopped by Blanchard, just off his foot. And it will go right to
Ryan Fasula.
Oh, man. The wind is tough. You can see it right there, too. Ball popped up in the air, and it hung there. Had some hang time like an NFL punt for about 4 seconds.
Or
just stayed there. Ball is out of bounds. It's going to be to Griswold.
Chip on the green like a Masters.
Yeah, the ball just hung there and spun. Yeah, it was great. As you can see, if you're watching at home, you can see the wind just holding the ball up. Here's a great pass through to Blanchard. He's going to take a left-footed shot towards the far post and just wide. So it'll be another goal kick and the first substitution now for the Eagles. Number 17 comes on. Number 15 comes off. We are without a roster here for the Grasso Tech Eagles.
We apologize for that.
Shadow's getting longer on this end of the field for the Wolverines. Here's a shot by Ladd from way outside the box. Blocked by about 3 defenders. But Griswold still maintains possession.
Noah Urena working hard, trying to keep that ball pressed in.
Ball crosses back over to the Griswold side. And play it back. Plenty of time now to regroup it. Zula switches fields now. To Urena. Looks to get the ball up to Ganley. Now, we haven't called his name in a while. He's been kind of quiet, which is unusual for a Ganley boy.
Yeah, I'm sure he's not dying to hit the ground too.
It's
getting
today,
harder.
That ground is hard. Here's Ladd now back to the middle of the field to Ben Jeffs. Gets it off to Mikolajczyk, who has Blanchard in the middle. Here's a good ball to Christie now. Let's see if he'll be able to get a shot off. No.
Just overall tough conditions, Scott.
Yeah, it's very it's tough conditions for us here.
Yeah. That's where I was heading, actually. I was being selfish, but not just the players, but the commentators.
The gloves were a great idea. I was unsure about the gloves until I got here, and I knew that there was immediately the right idea.
Yeah, I was sick of the cargo shorts, so it might be the wrong thing to wear.
Yes. Oh, it was a good shot. See how that ball curved?
Mm-hmm.
It looked like it was going to go wide, but the wind, I guess the wind pushed it a little bit and put it right on goal. The keeper was good positioning. He made the stop. There's a punt across midfield. One of the few I've seen him push across midfield.
Like I said, I think the wind gusts in different directions at any given moment. Good work by Dominic there to shield.
Blanchard with a good ball up to Ladd. Defended well. Here's a right-footed blast into the corner, and it's goal. Matt Ladd with a nice blast into the near post.
And that was one of the few times the goalkeeper, he probably could have came out on that one, but he wasn't in bad position.
Yeah, you kind of have to be a little bit of a geometry person to be a goalkeeper.
Yeah, know your arc.
Knowing your angles, yeah, knowing your angles. That's why I was telling Dylan, play your angles. That's what you have to learn. Once you figure that out, your job becomes a little bit easier.
Looks like Owen Ganley coming in at right back, and Ryan Ganley coming off.
So brother for brother here. Little one for big one.
I think it's illegal not to have a Ganley on the field at any given time.
Scott Fryer with Jeff Blanchard here at Griswold High School. We are live. This is Griswold versus Grasso Tech. First game back after the COVID break. And Griswold leads it 2-0 with about 19 minutes to go. 18 minutes to go. I can't see the clock.
I think it says
maybe 15. I don't know.
Could be 15.
It could be. We're in the first half. It's 2-0 Griswold. There's another good ball. Tried to get it through the middle, but broken up by a Grasso defender. That was close to being offsides a little bit, but the ball hung up in the air there, thankfully. Dominic with a nice steal. It was bounced off a player. It looks like it bounced off, kind of took a deflection off the player.
Tough spot with the Grasso bench right in front of us.
Yes, and almost Logan Richards almost had an opportunity. That ball, that slow roller.
Well, the shade has made its way to midfield in some spots, so not boding well for us.
No. The sun's just about to go behind the school here in about 10 minutes. So by halftime, expect the temperature to drop a few degrees. Here's a good ball by Dom out to the far sideline. Here comes Ladd again on the move.
Oh, I'm surprised they didn't call a push on that one.
Yeah, it looked like a little bit of a push by Matt.
That was the Ivan Putski armbar.
Here's a good ball to the middle. The keeper's got it right there. He looked like he might have had Christie there for a second.
He quickly closed that gap by taking that 2 steps forward. And Ben just working hard against number 23 of Grasso.
There's a little bit of pressure now, but the sure-footed Ryan Fasula stops it. As I say that, he gets stepped on, and now he's limping. Here's a great ball through the middle. Against, who's that there?
That was
I couldn't see who had
Logan Richards, perhaps.
Yeah, on the far side. No, couldn't.
Or Aiden.
That was Noah on the far side.
Oh yeah,
that ball. Yeah,
yep.
I didn't see who was there in the middle. Good ball there by Logan, who heel kicks it back. Like another touch and go. Here comes Fasula. Oh, just out of his reach.
And a good little chip there.
Was.
So 2-0. 13 minutes to go in the first half.
Griswold controlling most of the play here. Here comes Blanchard, gives it to Christie, back to Blanchard in the middle. And good, well played by the defense there, who was number 46 was right on that and kicked the ball out of bounds. It's going to be a Griswold throw. And of course, well, I thought Matt was going to take that, but his throw-ins are not going to be very effective today with this wind. Unless he's throwing with the wind.
Yes, and I
probably throw it across the field.
It could either be a dead ball or a very lively ball, depending on the gust.
Here's Ladd now. Back to Blanchard. Blanchard's looking to the near sideline. He's going to left foot it. And the keeper has to make a save. Christie with the rebound. He puts it in.
Great save. The initial save by the keeper, though.
Good stop. Yeah, diving stop by the keeper, the Grasso keeper, but couldn't control the rebound. And Aiden Christie was right there to put it home. And it is 3-0 now, Wolverines. Thanks again for joining us today on SNSN and GSPN. This is the Griswold Wolverines Grasso Tag Eagles. Here the day before Election Day.
I vote for no more wind.
I second that. Unanimous. Landslide. Ball's going back to Grasso there for some reason. Be a free kick. Didn't see any contact in that, so I don't understand what that call was.
Not surprising, though.
No. What we've seen so far. Well, the wind at his back now. He's going to about 10 yards in from midfield. He's going to drill one. Not very good. Let's see again.
I think Ben Jeffs got up underneath him a little bit, and they collided. And
yeah, but as soon as 23 felt the contact, he put his hands in the air. Oh, now the referee is talking to Jeffs about what he did.
Oh, that's Mikolajczyk.
Oh, is it? Okay, it's Charlie. I thought it was Ben. So
maybe something happened outside we didn't see.
Maybe we did not see what happened there, but again, 23 is in the middle of it.
Yep.
So as soon as he felt contact, he put his hands in the air, and that caused the referee to blow the whistle. And here comes a free shot now.
Dylan trying to line up his wall.
Yep. So we'll see what they got now. Maybe a little test now.
Not envious of being in the wall, I'll tell you that today.
Well, here comes the free kick. He's going to try to put it up, and it was a great block. Who did that? Couldn't see who got it.
It looked like Ryan Fasula.
Did Fasula take that one? That was fantastic. He went up there and he sacrificed himself. That ball probably did not feel good. I think it hit him in the side of the face. And I do think you're right because the whole side of Ryan's face is beat red right now. And then I think it was also him again who kicked the ball out of Dylan's crease. So great job by the Griswold defense once again. And here they come on the attack. So if you could hear that, unbelievably, the Grasso Tech coach is calling for a push when clearly that's all they've been getting the entire day. So I'm not a fan of that. I'm just trying to the coach trying to influence the refs. Not saying that I've never done that.
Well, I would argue that they haven't had one call against them yet. So I mean, the referees are certainly siding with their view.
Good control there by the Wolverines. And who's that on the outside there? Is that Owen? There's a head ball to the middle. Logan Richards is going to take it for the Wolverines, get it back out to Charlie. Charlie's going to take that shot and had to keep right and make a stop on that. It was hooking, maybe he thought it was going to go out of bounds, but it kind of kept going straight towards that corner. It's going to be a corner kick for the Wolverines.
This will be interesting to watch.
So Ladd's going to take the corner kick, get it in, just a tap into Tamburino. Tamburino back to Matt, and Matt drills one off a defender and right to the keeper. Mikolajczyk was right there in case that keeper didn't pick it up.
There was a lot of bad that could have happened there too. It was all over the place.
Griswold gives it up and then takes it right back. Has been the case so far in this half, about 8 minutes to go. And it is a 3-0 lead for the Wolverines. Hasn't been all easy. The Eagles have had a couple opportunities, but the defense for the Wolverines has been up to task. But the field definitely tilted in the side of the Wolverines.
Yes, certainly.
The referees tilted to the side of Grasso Tech, apparently.
Doesn't seem to be fair, though, because the score would tell you otherwise. The poor Griswold fans who, this is only their 4th time watching the team play.
I know. There's who drilled that one? That was Jacob who drilled that one.
Yeah, he's got to start aiming for that big white thing with the net on it, though.
Yeah. Well, that was a good shot, but it was a little bit wide, high and wide of the corner.
Mikolajczyk comes back off, and we got the Ryan Ganley, the older brother of Owen, in. So
and we're going to have brothers again next year, Jeff.
Yes.
We'll have the Aiden twins up next year. Looking forward to that as well. Well, no, the Christie twins, sorry.
Well, you have 3 Christies,
yes.
2 Ganleys, 2 Blanchards,
yeah,
and a Partridge and a Pear Tree.
Yeah. We'll have 2 sets of brothers. Wow, that was close.
Yes.
That one hung up there. I don't think the goalie didn't know what what he was what to do on that one.
Well, if I learned anything from this goalie, he does very well at decoying. So
he does. He just stands there until the ball is in front of him and sticks his hands out. So there's not a good goal kick by the Grasso Tech Eagles. And we talked last time to one of the folks on the sideline here for Grasso when we played them a few weeks ago, and he said this is a very young team. And I think pretty much every team we played this year, St. Bernard's as well, they're a very young team. So young and inexperienced at the high school level.
Well, we were in that rebuild mode there for a few years. And a couple years ago, they lost like 10 or 11 seniors and had to fill the void with a lot of underclassmen.
And these young men are here now putting Griswold soccer back on the map. Here's a ball ricocheted off a couple of Wolverines, and it's going to be a handball. That one was clearly, I think it was bouncing in between Logan and Jacob there.
Yep.
I think it hit each of them twice. If you look over on the side of the field, way over on the far corner, you can see the corner flag. It's almost on the ground. It's blowing. The wind is blowing so hard. This one too. Unbelievable. Here's a good shot. Another blast just over the net. And that's into the wind.
Well, take a look at the U.S. flag down by the school over there. That's...
Oh, yeah. The wind is definitely blowing very hard from our left to the right. Sometimes it goes back the other way, too. You can see, look across and see all the parents there. They're all bundled up, kind of like we are.
Looks like the two coaches are talking right now. Not sure what that's all about.
Here come the Wolverines on the attack again. Christie's got it. Back to Ladd, blocked. Good defense there by the Eagles.
Glad you could see that. I was...
Tamburino with a shot. Oh, it just misses the near corner. And the last 3 or 4 shots taken by the Wolverines have just missed the net.
So here's that approach again where they take a field player, kick the ball off this goal kick.
Yes. And they don't have anybody that can get the ball deep, even with the wind.
Well, he took only a step and a half back.
Yeah.
Take a good run at it.
So the Wolverines control it now. Middle to Blanchard. And blasted out of bounds. And it's going to be Griswold ball once again. Throw in. Ganley to Blanchard. Ball's tapped back, and it's going to be controlled there by Ben Jeffs.
And Mother Nature. Because I kept going longer than I had to.
It'll be interesting to see the second half.
Ooh, with the wind.
With the wind here, what the Wolverines will do. So, and then Dylan will be back there in the shade, in the shadows.
He's probably not realizing it, but he's got the best spot in the house right now.
He does, even though it's little. You can see he's shielding his eyes. It's kind of tough to see. Here's a push ahead by Ladd. He's going to try to look to the middle. Trips over the ball, actually. Trying to stop it, but he keeps it in bounds. He's going to cross it to the middle. There's Blanchard with a one-timer. Right to the goalie, and it rolls. Oh, I thought that was going to roll in the net. Thought that was rolling into the net, but it looked like it.
That was like a seeing eye single, you know?
Yeah, when it finds a hole in the infield somewhere.
Because it looked like that was going to be something very, very simple to control, but it ended up making its way across the near post.
And it's
just wide.
I thought the goalie touched it, but it went out of bounds off Griswold. So it's a goal, another goal kick. They're trying to push forward now, are the Eagles, but taken right away by Ryan Fasula. Ahead to Christie.
He looks to recycle. Back to Jacob.
Here's a ball to the middle of the field. Oh, we had Richards right there. There's a little bit behind him.
That's good hustle by Noah. Flash down that far side. Bring across.
Ball back out of bounds. So do we have both Ganleys on the field? We do.
Yes. Yep. Double barrel Ganleys.
So Ladd and Christie exchange touches there. Has Ladd trying to keep it in. It's going to be a throw in? Nope, it's going to be a corner. It's hard to, we're shielded by the 9/11 memorial there, so we can't really see what's going on. And they called that.
Wow. Goal
Wow.
kick.
They called that a goal kick. All right.
That's probably not exactly what Grasso wants anyhow. Very least, they still have the ball, though. So the guy who's been kicking the ball for the goalie is being subbed out, so they're exchanging roles here. Number 10 to kick.
Stopped right there by that Ladd. He's going to touch it ahead, trying to regain control.
And plays support backward to Owen. Looks like 58 seconds to go.
So here's a ball to the middle. There's Don with a header. Oh, just wide again. So we're in the last minute of play here, about 30 seconds to go. Griswold leads at 3-0. And it'll be, guess what, a goal kick. Our favorite. I think we've said that word so many times this year so far in the 4 games we've done together.
I think you said if you had a nickel for every time.
Yeah, I would have a lot of nickels right now.
Yeah.
So the ball's out of bounds. That's probably going to be the last play of the first half. Another goal kick, surprisingly. But you know what? If we keep saying goal kick, that means we're getting a lot of shots on goal.
Yes.
So it's not always a bad thing. That's going to do it for the first half here. And Griswold's going to go to the sidelines with a 3-0 lead. We'll come back in a couple minutes. We'll take a couple commercial breaks. Griswold's 3, Grasso Tech 0. You're listening and watching Griswold High School Soccer on GSPN and SN Radio.
Much better. So much better with Burns.
People are raving about the Burns Agency for their commitment to their customers. When it comes to home, auto, business, and life insurance, people know they can always call, text, or chat online with a real person for all their insurance needs. People really do buy better at Burns.
The right insurance at the right price. You buy better at Burns. 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 You buy better.
Hello, I'm Miranda Mahoney, Project Coordinator of Griswold Pride, your drug-free community coalition. We want to help you keep your kids safe during this challenging time. Social distancing is still in effect, and so is the social host law. Reports are coming in that teens are contracting the virus at underage drinking parties. Parents, allowing underage drinking on your property could land you in jail for up to a year, plus fines. Another reason why you should not provide alcohol to our youth. For more info, go to griswoldpride.org. griswoldpride.org. griswoldpride.org.
You are ready to buy a home. Shouldn't your mortgage help you put down roots? Whether you are buying your first home or planning a move or thinking of refinancing, Jewett City Savings Bank is your bank for a range of mortgage programs, including VA and FHA loans. Our team of experienced mortgage professionals are ready to help find the solution that works for you and your budget. To find out more or to apply online, visit our website, jcsbank.com. Your life, your bank, Jewett City Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, I'm Harry, the Tooth Fairy. Or at least I used to be the Tooth Fairy. Business was great. Then people started discovering Griswold Dental. Dr. Norman Katzoff and his staff can do things to help you keep your teeth longer. It's enough to make an old Tooth Fairy cry. Griswold Dental can do all the work in-house. Imagine a new crown in 2 hours. They even know how to make dental anxiety go away. They even have a laser that can help with your gums. Griswold Dental will make you want to clean and help prevent all those problems that keep me in business. Dr. Katzoff and his staff will make you feel like family. They're friendly and you'll be comfortable. Contact Griswold Dental today and set up an appointment. 860-376-2624. 860-376-2624. Griswold Dental, 87 Slater Avenue, Jewett City. Tell them the Tooth Fairy sent you.
Unlike Mr. Vanilla Soy Latte over here, I'm walking away from this date with something worthwhile. Kasasa Cash pays me a really high rate and refunds ATM withdrawal fees nationwide.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, he just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Don't just wish for a winning deal, make it Dish, and we'll make it real. Don't just wish, make it Dish.
Hi everyone, this is Ellis Dish from Dish Motors, Route 32, North Franklin, Connecticut. Looking for a great vehicle at a better price? Get into Dish and see me for the area's largest inventory of off-lease vehicles of all makes, all models. I price our inventory with real-time market data. That means you get the best price possible and I'll prove it. I promise you'll have the best buying experience. Ask your friends, they probably bought from us already, and they will tell you there's nothing better than dealing with the Dishes. So visit me in Franklin or check us out online at Thrifty Cars.
As a business, your customers are your first priority. At Jewett City Savings Bank, their first priority is helping businesses like yours to succeed. Here's what John Police of Boundaries in Griswold had to say about doing business with Jewett City Savings Bank.
When I contact the bank initially for a loan program, I explained to them that I needed something done in a timely manner. And from start to finish, the commercial lending team put it together and we were closed within 2 weeks. Several years ago, I needed a commercial line of credit to manage weekly business expenses in terms of payroll and things like that. They were very quick to set that up for us. They also refinanced a buyout from a former business partner and everything was smooth. Being a small business in southeastern Connecticut, there are many local banks that we have to choose from. Jewett City Savings Bank has been a choice for me that I've been happy with for many years. To do business with them for many years to come.
To learn more about how the commercial lending team at Jewett City Savings Bank can assist you, call 860-376-4444 or go to jcsbank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey, welcome back to Griswold High School. Scott Fryer with Jeff Blanchard. An abbreviated halftime, probably due to the temperatures here in New England. It's a very, very brisk, windy November afternoon. About 38 degrees with about a 30-mile-an-hour breeze blowing through. I would say it's not even a breeze anymore. It's wind. We're going to start the second half early. Griswold with a 3-0 lead.
Shouldn't have anybody complaining about that, Scott.
No, sir. Even I'm ready to keep it going. Let's go.
So 3-zip.
Griswold will be on defense here right off the bat, and doesn't look like any changes for the Wolverines from their first half starting lineup. So,
Well, it looks like they got Noah Urena up forward.
oh yeah, there he is, right there on the near side. So that's kind of good. Who's back on defense? It'll be Ganley went back on defense. Here comes Evan Merchant. The Wolverines will control it once again. It's been probably about a 90-10 so far, Jeff.
Yeah, I'd say that's
time.
fairly conservative. I think when Grasso's had the ball, though, it's been...
As a business, your customers are your first priority.
Yeah, so some technical difficulties there as we're trying to recover from the quick halftime. So even Dylan had to make a couple stops today, so that's good. He's got a couple. They can say I can't tell him later on that he didn't even do anything today. So at least he earned his dinner tonight. That's a fact. That's good. Here's Blanchard in the middle. Good ball to Ladd. Ladd's going to try to chip it. Great save. Back to Christie, who's going to put it in the back of the net. And that's, I really feel bad for the keeper because he came out and made a fantastic stop. And let me tell you, I would not want to be him right now because that 1,000% hurt. With this wind plus the velocity of that ball, you can see he's clutching his chest a little bit. His left arm is a little bit sore. He made a fantastic stop, went down, made it.
And just like the goal before, I mean, initially he made a great save.
Yep.
Unfortunately, the rebound be collected by a Griswold offensive player, put in the back of the net.
And those rebounds. So here comes the Wolverines again. Here comes Evan Merchant down. And good defensive play there. And
we throw another armbar, I believe.
Yes. So not surprising it goes the other way. So they can in fact point the other direction. It just happens to be Grasso's going in that direction this half. So
I would think that he might be a wrestling referee as well.
So it'll be a free kick now in the box for Grasso, and not a very good one. It just taps it out to the outside, and that ball goes out of bounds. So 2 goals. It's 2 goals off rebounds here for the Wolverines, and they leave it 4-0. The early one here in the second half, just like the first half, they scored right off the bat. Here's a good ball up.
Nobody forward for
no one there,
Grasso.
yep. And a good press there. But Fasula is able to calmly get it ahead to Christie. Back out to Blanchard. Now he's going to try to get it to midfield to Tamburino. And a good touch back to Blanchard. And a good ball ahead to Merchant. Here he comes. He's going to try to tap in. It's going to go in. Great goal by Evan. The goalie came out and challenged him. And good sportsmanship. He helps Evan get up because they came together. And Evan just was able to get there to tip the ball over the keeper, put it in the back of the net. That's the elusive goal he's been trying to get for the last couple times. He's had a couple opportunities.
And just like that, though, we talked about perhaps with the Griswold going in the direction of the wind, it might be a bit easier for him.
Yeah.
2 goals within a matter of minutes.
Looks like 2.5 minutes of playtime here in the second half, and Griswold already has 2 on the board. It's 5-0. Looking to equal or exceed the last game. It was 6-0. Again, Griswold on the attack now. Tamburino on the far side gets it to the middle, and then a Grasso player just kicks it. Now, it's not being a soccer coach kind of guy like yourself. Was that something that you would not want your kids to do, like what that kid just did? Would you want to kick it forward up the field and not kick it out of bounds backwards?
As far
Does it really
as
matter? Well, that kid just had the ball, and instead of turning upfield with it, he just booted it out of bounds.
Yeah, again, he's just there. They're just playing kickball, really. Yeah. You want to be able to control it.
I think they're thinking about the warm bus right now.
Yeah.
Here's a good boot by a Ladd, but that was a win, and another blast by Blanchard. And it's corralled there and booted out, and the Wolverines will regroup. Here comes Urena. Good move around a defender. Clip from behind. He still is going. Ball's headed towards the corner, and it's going to roll out of bounds. It's going to be Grasso's ball. It would have been interesting to see if he had gone down on that, what they would call would have been.
Well, the laws of probability say...
Or no call.
Yeah.
Here's Griswold taking the ball right back, and they've been so good on the pressure. When the other team has the ball, whether it's a throw-in, a goal kick, or any kind of possession by the other team, they've been able to recover quite quickly. So here's another shot and a goal, this time by Jacob Blanchard, his second of the game, and is now 6-0.
And it looked like that was serviced in from Noah, if I'm not mistaken.
It was.
Almost like the Grasso team fell asleep there because it went all the way across. And far side, and Jacob tapped it in. Looks like we got a goalie warming up on the sidelines.
Logan's warming up over here. And he's going to give Dylan a spell, probably around the 10-minute mark. I would say, halfway through the half, more than likely. You can see Dylan, if you look over, you see Dylan, he's running in place over there trying to stay warm. So I don't envy him. He's not doing a whole lot.
If the camera was on him now, we could actually, he's doing jazz hands or something over there, right?
running in place with jazz hands. I don't know what he's doing over
That's
there.
the dancing gift that Dad gave him.
No, he got that from his mother, not from me.
Either way, it's hereditary. So the shadow is completely consuming the field now. So
yeah, the sun dipped behind the school. Here comes Griswold once again on the attack, but taken away there by Grasso. Right back to Griswold.
It looks like, is that Drew?
Here comes Jacob looking for the Hattie. Good move around the defender. Oh, off the side of his foot. I think he won't have that one back. Yeah, you can tell by his reaction. He definitely wanted to have that one back. Here's some substitutions now. Is that Justin coming in the game? No.
No, it looks like Logan Lambert.
Logan Lambert, yep. And Christie comes off, and
I see Drew. I'm sorry,
Drew Johnson.
Yeah, he was in it already, so I'm picking him up.
Here's a goal kick. Once again, quickly taken by the Wolverines. Ball's bouncing around in the box there. It's going to head out of bounds. Nope. Save there.
Now there's probably a spot where you wouldn't want to save it.
Yeah.
And Drew Johnson with a left foot.
The goalie almost let that one slip through his hands. He had to bend down and pick it up. It was a little off balance there.
Yeah, he's working though.
He is. That's tough.
Yeah, I'm not sure that hit him in the arm at any point. It was a short hop to the waist, I believe, but that referee wasn't in the greatest
at
position.
6-0, yeah, I mean, you still want to call it down the middle, but I understand. Hey.
And there's a Ganley on the ground. Ryan Ganley.
Yeah.
Challenging.
Listen, it took almost 50 minutes of play to say that. That's the first time I've seen Ganley hit the ground. That's usually within the first few minutes.
And one thing I do notice now, I know the score seems to be out of hand a little bit, but number 23 is getting a little
chippy. I knew that was going to happen. If we had come back instead of abbreviated half, I would have mentioned that. I had that thought in my head that the longer this game goes on and the score keeps getting the way it is, just like we saw last time, number 23.
Yeah, and you can hear some of the players out there. I think Ganley's exchange was with him.
Yeah,
and
it was.
He came up really quick, the Grasso player, and went right after somebody else. So, probably frustration, but
it is. You still got to
channel that appropriately.
And the coach has to recognize that too. So here's a good ball down the middle, looking for Noah Urena. He's gonna. Oh,
great
man.
save!
Urena had a good volley off the side of his foot.
Fantastic save.
He made a great stop down there. He just reached out and picked it out of the air, Jeff.
That was a highlight.
It was, and that was one of those, like you said earlier, about the goalies. That goalie being unassuming. We don't know what he's going to do, but he just stood there until the last second and snatched it.
He tracked that one great.
So here comes some substitutions. Dylan Fryer is
duck walking.
I don't know what they call that. He's coming off. Ben Jeffs is coming off. Charlie Mikolajczyk coming off. And now we have two Blanchards on the field.
We do. So
we need to have two Blanchards and two Ganleys on the field at the same time.
I believe they are. I believe
are they? We have all of them?
Yeah, I think Owen is somewhere. He's at left back.
Yeah, excellent. That's fun. So Nate Howard's getting some time in the net now with 31 minutes to play. 31 and change.
And this is a great opportunity to get some of the players that don't play all that often some lengthy minutes.
That's good. So I'm going to have to hear about another clean sheet from Fryer on the ride home.
There's nothing wrong with that.
He makes a little tick mark on his headband every time he has one, just so you know.
Well, hopefully he runs out of room.
Me too. So a free kick now, shocker, by number 23.
Against the wind, so this I don't predict this going too far, but
we hang up in the air.
There's a long run being made. 2 long runs.
To the box, and Fasula pumps it out of there. Here comes Ganley. Up the sidelines. He's going to be able to keep it in. Yes, good job. Touched ahead to Merchant. He's going to make a run to the middle of the field, but he's not going to get there.
Just missed by Drew Johnson. Collected by Noah Urena.
Who's coming in there? Who's getting ready to come in?
That is Michael Yo.
Is that Michael Yo? He doesn't have. He must not have his jersey because he's wearing a 5. That's Ryan Ganley's number. Michael Yo's going to come in the game for the Wolverines.
Whoop. Hey.
Wow. Call goes our way. Noah Urena puts it through the middle. Oh, wait. What?
Actually, he was going the other direction. So maybe his arm, maybe he put the wrong arm up. He's so used to going in the.
Okay, no, it is our ball. So Blanchard's going to take it. Jacob is going to take it. Good ball to the middle. Offsides. So on the kick, the Wolverines jumped offsides. Logan Lambert a little bit too early on that one.
A little overzealous, trying to get himself in the action.
That's okay. Just under 30 minutes to go here, 6-0. Your Wolverines with the lead. Very easy time for them today, but a little bit more pressure than they're used to, than they've faced so far this year. Keeper had to do a little bit of work.
I like the composure back there with Justin just turns and he passes the ball right to Ryan Fasula with a little bit of pressure. Ryan quickly.
There he is, number 23. See? I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, you get a little shove there.
And a little boot right as he was going by. He tried to trip him. So.
Yep. At some point, the referee should probably just say signal.
Yeah. So due to the amount of light, well, actually, the lack of amount of light that we are going to have soon here in the game, we may go dark. You may not be able to see the broadcast, but we will still be braving the elements, Jeff. We will still be calling it for you.
We will do our best to illustrate what we're seeing. And
here's a ball right to Yo into the middle, off his foot. The ball is pinballing around.
Hopefully it won't get to the point where we say there's white people and green people out there. So a vast majority of the starters are on the bench. So we got a lot of the younger players in now. So good to see.
That's good. So the Coach DJ emptying the bench here, and you like to see that because usually that means the game is well in hand.
Yeah,
we'll see. It was at halftime.
And we'll see how they play too. You know.
Yeah, it gives them an opportunity to get some time.
J.J. Bruno making a good run on the outside. Noah didn't pick him up, but does now.
There he is. Sort of cross it to the middle. Oh,
good effort. And that could be a throw-in.
Ganley will throw it in now.
Drew Johnson with a little heavy touch there. Justin steps up strong. Keeps it in.
Here comes Noah. He gets around the ball so easily. It's almost like
looks like he's a little shaken up. Could be a stinger to the knee though.
Yeah, maybe. He went down kind of hard over there. Hopefully he's okay.
I think they collided knees.
That's not good. That's always, especially today when in the cold weather.
Yeah.
It's not good. Not a good thing.
It's like those baseball players. They put that spray on you. You get that. Don't want to do that today. So Jacob with.
Yeah, he's got to give a jersey to some. He's got to give a jersey to Michael Yo because he had 2 number 5s on the field. He had Ganley and Michael Yo had a number 5 practice shirt on. So I'm sure that doesn't make Coach DJ very very happy. So Jacob's going to be out there toughing it with no shirt. What's going on?
I think it's going to be. What do they call that? The flu after this? Yeah.
I don't know. Everything's COVID now.
Yeah. Well,
the flu's gone. There's no such thing as the flu or the cold anymore.
I'm reaching for the sky here and hoping for the flu.
Here's a push up field now by the Eagles.
And 23.
Far side now. Here's a making a little run now.
Yep.
And then a great job on defense there by Owen Ganley. Tries to clear it.
Yeah, we can't fall asleep though. I mean,
no, we can't let them get any opportunities. You got to keep pushing.
Yeah, we have to put combinations together, right? It's not just one kick clear and think, oh, did my job. We got to keep playing and moving forward.
Fasula gets it out now.
I hate to say it, the game's come to a standstill here.
It was actually, I think Logan was trying to wait for the ball to roll out of bounds.
I just never did.
Yeah.
Tough to see from this distance.
I was trying to watch the referee, and he was right there. So. Ball's out of bounds, and it will be Griswold ball. And the light is fading now, so don't know if that will be a problem for any keeper. I mean, I'm an old man, so I have trouble seeing anyway when it's full sunshine. But as it gets darker, my eyesight gets a little worse.
Well, I'm an older man, so I believe older than you.
You are?
I imagine, yeah.
How old are you?
Gonna be 50.
I'm already 50, so there.
Look at me. Why am I mad about that? I can't even win this one. Yeah.
All right, so Griswold will have a direct kick now. Free kick. Try to move it up. 24 and a half minutes to go in Ice Bowl 2020.
What a difference 2.5 weeks makes, though, huh? Holy smokes.
Well, supposedly now we have a game Friday.
In the 60s.
It's supposed to be in the 60s on Friday. So
well, hey.
I'll take that.
Yeah, that's probably the game they won't ask me to do.
On November 7th, 6th, right? 6th, November 6th? Yes.
Yeah, 2nd, 3rd.
6th. It will be the 6th, yeah.
Yep.
So I'll take 60 degrees on November 6th every time.
Exactly.
Here's number 23 with a shot on the goal.
Oh, that had a little bend to it.
A little curve on it. And that almost bent into the goal.
About 23 minutes to go here. I think we're going to be losing daylight.
Yeah, we're going to
exponentially.
probably end up losing the video feed. So, yeah. Is it? All right, so coming from our producer, Kyle Gunderson, it says that it's good. Good on the light.
Fantastic.
He said, we'll see what happens in 10 minutes. Hopefully the light will stick around for a little while. Here's a shot on goal.
A little wide there with the right foot.
Geez, Bruno.
Certainly prepared for this game because he's the only one with leggings on there underneath.
Really?
Another goal kick. And Logan Lambert steps to the ball first. Still has it. Yeah, see, we're not playing possession here. We're kind of just
kickballing.
Yeah,
playing kickball. Here's a
yeah,
pass back to the middle.
Good job by Drew, kind of settle the group down a little bit.
Yep.
And 23 is moving forward now on the run here. Just to get the ball to him anytime soon.
Nate actually gets to make a stop there.
I don't think you want to fall asleep with him chasing you, though.
Nope.
He can be overzealous.
Yeah, especially from behind. So ball goes back to Griswold now on the throw-in.
So what do we got? One more. We got an away game on Wednesday against Plainfield, right?
Yep. And then we have a home game on Friday. I'm not sure who that is against.
I think that's against New London.
Is that against
So
New
we'll
London?
see them, both these two teams for the first time coming up.
Yeah. So we'll see if the Griswold can finish the regular season undefeated, which would be nice.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what the plan is beyond that, but
I heard that, well, the rumor was before all the extreme COVID stuff started happening in the area that the ECC was going to put together some kind of a fall tournament. So,
well, maybe
try to determine some kind of champion, which I think these kids earned the right to play for.
Oh, it'd be great to see because even in a shortened season like it is, and you just never know.
Here's a goal kick now, again.
I think you've made at least $1.50 today at nickels.
Clock ticking down to about 20 minutes to go, halfway through the second half. 6-0 your Wolverines with the big lead. And most of the younger players are in the game now for the Wolverines.
So that wasn't a bad play by Grasso there. The goalie, rolls it out to his winger, his right fullback. Two passes up, just happened to go out of bounds a little bit, but you know what? They were showing a little bit of signs of actual, some decent soccer there.
We are going to get to see the debut of Dylan Fryer on the field. This ought to be good.
Roll tape, friends.
Yes, make sure we get this. Make sure we get this one for prosperity. Hard to speak, my lips were frozen.
That'd be good to see him go out there and have some fun, though.
God help us if he actually gets a score, gets one on goal.
I know in practices he gets very ambitious. He likes to put a few shots on goal, so I'm sure he's not too unfamiliar.
He does have one career goal. It happened 8th grade.
For the Griswold Middle School?
Yeah, no, he was playing for Coach Jenkins for the Griswold Soccer Club.
Okay.
And they let him come out in the second half against Norwich, and they kept feeding him, and he finally drilled one from about the 18-yard line.
Well, good for him.
It was a blast too. It wasn't cheap. So maybe he'll get an opportunity. So here come the Wolverines now.
Good play by Michael Yo, slowing it up, waiting for his teammates.
Here's a blast by
Drew Johnson.
Was it Drew Johnson? I couldn't see. Right on the goal. And the keeper makes the stop. And I like to think that if he gets out there, maybe the kids will feed him. Because I'm sure they would love to see that.
Well, I'm hoping he's up front. Right?
Yeah.
We don't want to put him back on defense. He does enough of that. So give him something get excited over. I'm sure he'll put forth the effort.
He definitely will. I think they were trying to actually find a jersey that fit him.
I don't think it was going to be Jacobs. He already gave him. Already gave him his to Mr. Michael Yo.
So a free kick now. Surprisingly, in the Grasso's favor.
Yeah, fairly predictable here. And 23. There's not really many people forward for the team.
No, that ball drills it into the box.
Ooh, miss hit by Ryan Fasula.
Which is rare.
And I think that had a lot to do with he didn't have nobody around him.
Yeah, the ball was just hanging up in the midair there.
Yeah, he played a little differently than he would have if somebody was tight. So here he comes.
Here comes Dylan Fryer, his field debut in high school. So this should be good. He's coming in. He's going to go in for
J.J. Bruno,
Is he going in? All right.
Somebody's coming off. Someone has to come off, right?
Yeah.
1, 2. I'm looking towards the bench. Do we have 12, 13 guys in the field, or did you see someone coming off, Scott?
I did not see anyone come off. Do we have too many guys on the field? Or?
Oh, we were probably playing with Noah
Man
went down.
All right.
Yeah.
Here we go. Dylan's playing defense, so.
No, he's going to move him up. He'll move up. There's no such thing when a Fryer gets in the field.
No, here he comes. He's playing mid.
See? There is no set position for him.
Here comes an opportunity. Good
Great
stop by the keeper.
save.
Great stop. And
Fantastic.
This time he corrals the rebound. Good for him. Great stop by the keeper there. He's made a couple of those today.
And he laid out for that
one.
He
did. That kid he doesn't care what the score is. That
No,
kid's playing hard the whole time.
And I think we spoke about that last game, too. You know, he just doesn't give up, and he, you know, in the most unlikely of situations, like I was already counting that as a goal.
Yeah. He made a great stop on that.
Fantastic save, so well done by him.
Good for him. I like it. I like he brings the energy. He doesn't care that it's easy for the kid to be discouraged when he's losing by 6 goals, but good job by him.
Absolutely. And you know what? I was here early, and he was the first one on the field for the Grasso Tech
to
Eagles.
see
I'm
it.
hoping that's what it is, but
Like to see it. Here's a
number
little bit of a
23.
press. The number 23 has it.
He's working those forearms.
He is. He likes those elbows. And here comes the Wolverines now on their re-attack.
No one more spry than Dylan Fryer right now, huh?
He got a touch. Good ball. That was not a bad ball.
No. No.
Just under 15 minutes now to go. 6-0 Griswold.
Now, would you say there's more running in lacrosse?
Yes, he runs a lot in lacrosse.
All right, so he's
a midfielder, and that's all he does is run. He plays both sides, offense and defense. So he's used to the running. That's not a problem.
So this isn't one of those situations where you might want to pace yourself. He's good.
No, he's more than good. Especially since he stood back there all day and did nothing. He should have plenty of energy.
And it's actually probably warmer than last weekend in New Hampshire, no?
Oh God, yeah. Saturday it was. We finished up his last game. It was 28 degrees. It's around 7 p.m. So.
God bless the parents for watching those games.
God, it was so cold. So a throw-in now as the light continues to fade here at Griswold. Do not know if our video feed will continue.
It only needs to hold up for 13 more minutes. The wind shows no signs of dying either.
It was good for a little while, but now it's back with a vengeance. It's actually feels like it's blowing harder than it was before.
Well, the flagpole's kind of dead. The trees aren't moving, but just right where we are. Well, great sprint by Michael Yo.
Good run, yeah. Come on, Dylan, get in the.
Oh,
nothing.
Looks like Drew Johnson could have got first down yardage there.
Yeah.
Holy smokes, that was a collision of.
I think that young man there on defense caught that one right in the face.
Yeah, and the rebound and the kick by Drew.
Yeah, because that, oof. On a cold day, that is not.
That's a stinger.
Yeah. I think he's bleeding too.
Probably the bloody nose.
Yep. At a minimum. Because he took, that was not a light shot. That was a.
Could even be a tooth.
Yeah, that was a pill. So, a little stoppage here with 12:40 to go.
That's exactly what we're looking for. Time to be stopped. Yeah, so he's got some gauze going on.
Yeah, bloody nose.
Well, at least that's all it is. Hopefully he's going to be okay.
Yes.
And that's why you have trainers here, you
Yeah,
know?
that's why she's here. Here's a little press by Griswold. It's going to go out of bounds. And guess what? It's a goal kick.
You have to get D. Fryer up a little bit here.
Yeah, going to move up. Go get that opportunity.
And the keeper plays it short.
Here he goes.
Oh, a big run on the right side by Dylan.
You know, if he gets the opportunity, he'll let one fly. Does he know what to do on the throw-in? Yeah, I guess so.
I kind of feel like this is like there's like this aura that he's around the ball. You know, he's
it's fun. It's fun.
You watch a ball deflect to 180 degrees in one direction. Guess who's standing there? I can sense it. Like, watch this.
Oh, goal kick. All right, a little excitement there. I thought maybe
Yeah.
he'd have an opportunity. Hopefully DJ leaves him out there the rest of the game. That'll be fun.
I don't see why he wouldn't.
Yeah.
Not
As long as he
unless-
doesn't get hurt.
Well, I didn't want to say that, but unless something happens.
I'm all for it. I know he's excited about it.
Oh,
so
yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
6-0. Griswold leads. 11 minutes to go in the game.
We just had a little bit of stoppage time, so We could have been near 10. Hopefully the filming is legible here for you guys to see. Stop filming. Oh, great.
Oh, we're still going. Okay. We're doing the best we can. Okay. Here's the ball up. Now to the middle of the field.
This is where one of those bouncers finds its way. Yeah, we should still, you know, no need to panic, right? Just step to the ball, find your options. And there goes Dylan, like a gunshot.
Here he is.
Here he is on the right side, Dylan Fryer. Just a bit wide.
That's all right.
Yeah.
It's a corner. Is that a corner? Oh, there it is. The corner.
Actually, I
Dylan.
thought it was off that guy's.
His teammates enjoyed that.
I thought it was off the defender's hip.
That's what I thought too. Apparently not. So his teammates enjoyed that.
Like I said,
here he goes again.
This is Groundhog Day.
Ooh. Oh, nothing? Wow. All right.
Must be even cold to blow the whistles.
Yeah. That's why I have an electric whistle, Jeff. When it's too cold at practice, plus we have to wear masks at lacrosse practice.
All the
so
time,
I have
right?
a little electronic whistle because I can't blow the whistle.
Is it loud? Loud enough?
Yeah. It's pretty loud.
And we're starting a bunch now, so we got to spread the field out. Remember, we're playing soccer.
All right, here we go, moving the ball up again.
Down the left side.
Griswold with an opportunity. Here's a shot on goal. It's wide.
What is that?
Goal kick.
There you go.
Word of the day.
Just under 8 minutes to go. 6-0. Wolverines. Getting a little sloppy, but.
Yeah, they're playing a little bit of kickball here. They make another run at it. Oh, almost through.
And that Grasso Tech defense is looking a little tired too.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of subs. We talked about that earlier in the first half, but whether or not that would be a factor here in the second half. So, as the trainer is still tending to the young man who was hit in the face with a blast earlier. So
yeah, it was about what, 5 inches off the ground.
Yeah.
He was having to roll.
Just caught it right in the face. So hopefully he's going to be okay.
Logan Richards down the left side.
Here comes Dylan to the middle of the field. That's where stuff happens right there.
Yeah, that's where the ball starts to somehow kick around and end up. And I'm pretty sure he's not going to pass if he gets the opportunity.
No. Well, I think he's actually going to take the corner. He is.
Yes.
Dylan's taking the corner kick.
Who better right now?
Right.
Wouldn't you like to see one bend in?
I would love to see it. So Fryer with the corner kick, far corner.
Hand goes up.
Not bad, almost. It was a good shot. It was about 4 feet off the ground and at about 100 miles an hour.
And Justin Blanchard with a half volley strike. Good.
Another goal kick coming here.
This is becoming easy money.
Be almost down to 6 minutes to go.
Drew Johnson with a nice touch there.
Deflected.
A lot of congestion in the middle, though.
That's you can see Grasso Tech definitely does a good job with that. They like the ball to the middle.
23 with a head of steam.
Yeah.
Oof. Ryan Fasula's been out there the whole time.
Yes, I don't think he's come off once. There's a throw in.
Not a bad throw by number 10.
Attaboy, Dylan. All right, Dillon kicks it out of bounds to prevent the run. I like that 23 is on. He's on 23 now, so that's good.
Yep.
Here's a toss in.
What's weird is staring down the attacking side, now back to our defensive side. It does look noticeably darker, doesn't it?
It does. I think it's because of the darker background, too. So here comes Griswold now across midfield. It's taken there by Grasso, and they're going to try to push back. But there's the Griswold defense, stonewall defense they've had this year. Here's another run, as I say that.
Owen's got to get inside of him right there. So just enough support inside from Ryan Fasula.
Nate picks the ball up now. He's going to roll it out.
Owen Ganley. This is a very it's a game highly unlike the Ganley crew. Usually we're seeing some more dirt flying and
yes. Justin, that was a good ball by Justin.
Yeah, again, it's like come on, timing. Oh, good turn by JJ to get inside. Oh! He says
he tripped on the ball. Yeah, he tripped on the ball. I saw him step on it.
Oh, a header by.
What is he doing? Oh, he headed.
That was a side onion. Not super clean, but did the job. You can't say he isn't involved.
No, that's true. He loves it. Under 5 minutes to go now as we wind down this one.
I'm just hoping on the ride home he doesn't say, "Hey, Dad, I want to be a field player."
No.
He says no. He says no. So he likes goalkeeping more than he likes field player.
I think yes, he does.
Or he recognizes his strengths of the goalkeeper side.
Yes, yeah. I think he enjoys the field time when he can get it. And good on coach for putting him out there today and letting him have some fun.
And similar to Noah Urena too, right? Plays defense probably the bulk of the time.
Yeah.
And then he gets that little excitement when he's up there in the front.
Here comes a free kick now for the Eagles here. Maybe an opportunity.
I can't see the ref, really.
I cannot see anyone. I think Dillon's in the thick of that wall there. Nope, he's in the middle.
Let's hope he doesn't get keeper hands, right?
Yeah.
Just a normal
remember not to
reaction.
Don't pick it up. Yeah, he's down in the middle there. So 23 is going to take it for Grasso here. And he just taps it. And a swing and a miss by 36.
Interesting.
Yeah, I thought he would blast that one. It was probably that was the best location for him to do that.
Yeah, that was one of their probably best opportunities of the whole day and kind of wasted. And he's all over the place right now at 23.
Yeah, he is. He's trying to get that another opportunity to have that goal.
Dillon over pursuit on that one. Gets back into play.
.244 to go. 6-0 Griswold. As we wind down this blustery, chilly Monday afternoon here.
Looks like the outside lighting is on for the roads.
Dillon's going to take a throw in.
Oh, not a bad job. Drew should take one here.
Yeah, he bangs one to the middle of the box.
Ooh.
And then,
nice
stop
another
by
save.
the keeper. The ball is loose.
Still live.
The ball is bouncing around. And finally back to the keeper.
And a good throw.
Yeah. I hope you can see, Jeff, because I'm really having a difficult time seeing what's going on down there.
Hey, welcome to Plainfield High School.
Yeah.
Where are we?
And the throw-in now as we approach a minute and a half to go. And so it's late substitution here.
They could have 30 guys on the field. We wouldn't know the difference, would we? Boy, what a difference, though. If it was 3 o'clock start, though, I think we'd be in a lot better shape.
Yes, sir.
Minute and a half, just under a minute and a half to play. Grasso throw in.
Griswold tries to take it back.
Owen Ganley.
I think Dillon's cherry picking. He wants it. He's calling for it. You see him calling for it.
He's in a good spot if they just get it wide, which may find him. Good far post run. He's going to be off, though. He's going to be off sides.
Oh, well. Hey, it was fun while it lasted. See, he was trying to jump in the air.
55 seconds to go. I'm just hoping the last few seconds don't end up with some sort of craziness with the frustration.
Ticking down to the last 20 seconds of the game here. Griswold is going to win their 4th game of the season, their 3rd shutout in a row after only giving up 1 goal in game 1 to, I believe it was Wheeler.
It was Wheeler, our opener. Yep.
They gave up 1 goal. So another clean sheet for the Wolverines today.
And a lot of offensive pressure.
And that's the final whistle. Are they going to give us a couple extra time?
I just don't think it's.
That is it.
It's too cold to operate.
It is too cold to operate. So the final score: Griswold 6, Grasso Tech nothing. A good job again by the Wolverines, and they move to 4-0. Again, their 3rd shutout in a row. And hopefully we'll be back on Friday night for the Griswold New London game.
Yeah, it'd be fantastic. Wrap it up.
Stay tuned to SN Online for more details on that. And we thank you for joining us. For Jeff Blanchard, I'm Scott Fryer. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
You buy better.
Better it burns.
Much better.
So much better it burns.
People are raving about the Burns Agency for their commitment to their customers. When it comes to home, auto, business, and life insurance, people know they can always call, text, or chat online with a real person for all their insurance needs. People really do buy better at Burns.
The right insurance at the right price. You buy better at Burns.
You buy better at Burns. You buy better at Burns. You buy better at Burns. You buy better.
Hello, I'm Miranda Mahoney, Project Coordinator of Griswold Pride, your drug-free community coalition. We want to help you keep your kids safe during this challenging time. Social distancing is still in effect, and so is the social host law. Reports are coming in that teens are contracting the virus at underage drinking parties. Parents, allowing underage drinking on your property could land you in jail for up to a year, plus fines. Another reason why you should not provide alcohol to our youth. For more info, go to griswoldpride.org. griswoldpride.org. griswoldpride.org.
You are ready to buy a home. Shouldn't your mortgage help you put down roots? Whether you are buying your first home or planning a move or thinking of refinancing, Jewett City Savings Bank is your bank for a range of mortgage programs, including VA and FHA loans. Our team of experienced mortgage professionals are ready to help find the solution that works for you and your budget. To find out more or to apply online, visit our website, jcsbank.com. Your life, your bank, Jewett City Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, I'm Harry, the Tooth Fairy. Or at least I used to be the Tooth Fairy. Business was great, but people started discovering Griswold Dental. Dr. Norman Katzoff and his staff can do things to help you keep your teeth longer. It's enough to make an old Tooth Fairy cry. Griswold Dental can do all the work in-house. Imagine a new crown in 2 hours. They even know how to make dental anxiety go away. They even have a laser that can help with your gums. Griswold Dental will make you want to smile again. They can restore, clean, and help prevent all those problems that keep me in business. Dr. Katzoff and his staff will make you feel like family. They're friendly and you'll be comfortable. Contact Griswold Dental today and set up an appointment. 860-376-2624. 860-376-2624. Griswold Dental, 87 Slater Avenue, Jewett City. Tell them the Tooth Fairy sent you.
Unlike Mr. Vanilla Soy Latte over here, I'm walking away from the state with something worthwhile. Kasasa Cash pays me a really high rate and refunds ATM withdrawal fees nationwide.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Don't just wish for a winning deal, make it dish, and we'll make it real.
everyone. This is Ellis Dish from Dish Motors, Route 32, North Franklin, Connecticut. Looking for a great vehicle at a better price? Get into Dish and see me for the area's largest inventory of off-lease vehicles of all makes, all models. I price our inventory with real-time market data. That means you get the best price possible, and I'll prove it. I promise you'll have the best buying experience. Ask your friends, they probably bought from us already, and they will tell you there's nothing better than dealing with the Dishes. So visit me in Franklin or check us out online at Thrifty Cars.
As a business, your customers are your first priority. At Jewett City Savings Bank, their first priority is helping businesses like yours to succeed. Here's what John Police of Boundaries in Griswold had to say about doing business with Jewett City Savings Bank.
When I contact the bank initially for a loan program, I explained to them that I needed something done in a timely manner. And from start to finish, the commercial lending team put it together and we were closed within 2 weeks. Several years ago, I needed a commercial line of credit to manage weekly business expenses in terms of payroll and things like that. They were very quick to set that up for us. They also refinanced a buyout from a former business partner, and everything was smooth. Being a small business in southeastern Connecticut, there are many local banks that we have to choose from. Jewett City Savings Bank has been a choice for me that I have been happy with for many years, and I will continue to do business with them for many years to come.
To learn more about how the commercial lending team at Jewett City Savings Bank can assist you, call 860-376-4444 or go to jcsbank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.